Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Animal Lover. So last episode was a really spicy one with Miguel and now we're learning about Kyle, which is, we don't know about his life very much. I'm sorry Kyle, really I am. Why? What do you mean why? Why would you be sorry about that? I started it. I was the one who started attacking Shun. No, I mean, why would you be sorry for doing that? He had it fucking coming. You remember what an asshole he was? He'd been begging for a stroke for years, and I wouldn't have fucking tolerated him blaming you for that shit anyway. Good. I'm glad that guy is finally fucking dead. Are you serious? Dead serious. I should be thanking you. Kyle, that's horrible. Are you kidding me? Dude, we used to stick his picture up on your dartboard and try to aim for his eyes. But this is different. How is this different? Mick, I'm going to be honest. You sound like a fucking narc. Haven't you grown up even a little? What? Kyle, your dad is dead. Your brother is still looking for you. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Of course it does. You and me, man, we always said familial structures are bullshit. Why should I be sad that Song is dead? He didn't mean anything to me. God, I know. I know the things we said, and it all felt so meaningful back then. Well, this is surprising. Fucking A. Mick, are you serious? What? So you just gave up, got an office job, started peddling advertisements. Is that it? No, dude, it's not that. You grew out of it, huh? You put on a tie and started to dance like a good monkey should. I went to college, I got a degree, I got married, and had 2 daughters. And they don't have to live in a shack just because I'm still fighting some imaginary corporation monster that doesn't exist. I didn't let go, Kyle. I'm a city comptroller. I make sure the government isn't fucking around with your money. That's it. That's it going where that it's going where it needs to go. Congratulations on becoming an accountant then. Real fucking cool. How many punk-approved jobs do you think there are, Kyle? There can only be so many bars, only so many mechanics. Not everyone gets to wear denim to work. I'm doing my best. I can't pretend that we didn't do things I can't pretend that we didn't do things I regret. I regret slashing Corey Manhand's tires. I regret wishing your dad would die, and I really regret watching him die. Why would you waste time regretting? With Mick, I remember didn't regret shit. He looked forward and attacked what was in front of him. Mick pursed his lips and lowered his head. His eyes closed and his fingers stretched out and tensed up. Callous, stone face, his frown pronounced and his eyebrows pushing hard against each other. There's weakness in his face and he's shaking very slightly. Kyle, I think I'm being unfair. It took me years to realize that growing up is okay. It also took me years to realize that I never had to completely let it go. But if what you're saying is true, you've only had like a week. Don't grow up today if you don't need to. No one should force that on you. God, what am I saying? This is like a dream. I had to be talking with myself. Kyle from high school just came back and criticized me for my job. I must be going crazy, yet you're here. But this is all real. If you still have so much life ahead of you, then keep going. Be young. Take your time. This Kyle felt completely silent. The two stared at each other and no one made a sound. We're on the move. Frankie's voice came from across the store. What? The sound came from the bottom of the stairs near the cash registers. Kyle, Michiko, Edmund, we're on the move. Uh-oh. Kyle, we gotta go. The two are just staring at each other, blankly as if both of them are simply waiting for the other to speak up. Keep trying to pull Kyle out of it. Go on without him? It can be another time. Kyle, we gotta go. Code red. We'll catch up later. I'm at City Hall Mondays through Fridays. Kyle! I'll talk to you later, Mick. Peace. Later. I grabbed Kyle's hand and we began rushing out of the store. Holy shit. Whoa. Kyle is sluggish and hard to move. He's leaving at the restaurant now. Where were you guys? Long story, let's just go. We continued to move out into... Ooh, what? Well, that was awkward achievement. That's great. We continued to move out into the mall, trying to keep a safe distance from Madara. She didn't seem to be heading immediately for any parking lot. We managed to drop the phone off with Charlie, telling him to try to following us as best as he can. Keep making U-turns to keep an eye on us if necessary. Charlie pulled out of this parking space and began hovering around us. We were all silent as we followed her. I couldn't tell if Kyle was being more silent than usual because we all kept to ourselves. As we had feared, she stopped at a bus station, but lucky for us, the bus had not arrived. Charlie swooped around to pick us up. We found a parking space. The bus arrived and we were en route to the bus's destination. While we were following the bus, Miguel briefed us on her activities. She made plans with a friend, who Miguel seems to think may have been to Lula. For tomorrow, meaning we know she'll be out of the house again. She also got into a pretty heated argument with the waiter, otherwise she was quiet. We trailed Adara down to a nearby park. When we saw her get out, we found a nearby parking space and let her get a few hundred feet in front of us before getting out of the car. If nothing else, we knew the general direction in which to head. We passed by a children's play area before heading into one of the larger hilly areas of the park, trailing her a long way away at all times. Everyone had been fairly silent up until this point when Charlie spoke up. What if she's trying to throw us off her trail? Then we can consider ourselves already animals again for the next 100 years. Let's just keep walking. Unless we go back now. No, I think we should keep going. Adara didn't look at me the whole time, and based on the way she treated her waiter, she wasn't acting or putting up a front. I don't think she knows we're here. We have to keep going. This might be our last shot for a long time. So, from what Edmund, Miguel, and Kyle, they all kind of had like a love relationship. Miguel wanted her to be his girlfriend. Edmund loved her. Kyle was messing around with her. So 3 of the guys did somehow relate to Adara in different A names. So, does everyone have their charms on? Yep, sure do. I'm good. Oh, wait, Frankie had a hat. I've got my bracelet. Kyle, are you wearing your charms? No, Miguel still has them. Oh, that's right. Miguel pulls a chain necklace that Kyle had previously chosen out of his pocket. Here you are, Kyle. Thanks. Kyle doesn't put them on afterwards. He's just holding them. Everyone notices. Kyle? He doesn't answer. Kyle, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Why haven't you put on your charm yet? Well, his charm is a hat. I forgot. Then put it on now. Oh, his is a bracelet. That's cute. I love those. Those are real cute. I'll do it in a minute. Then, before anyone even has a chance to realize what's happening. Oh, shit! What? Charlie has struck Kyle. Oh, no! Charlie hit Kyle. I thought we got fucking hit by Adara. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, Kyle. And I don't care if your favorite dog just died. For your fucking safety, put on the charms before we had to remind you again. Kyle stares bitterly at Charlie for a second. Their stare is intense, and I'm wondering if a fight is about to break out between them. But before anything happens, Kyle drapes the necklace over his shoulders. What is the charms for? To, like, reflect her attack or something? Good. Kyle, what's wrong? The fuck do you care? If hitting you so that the witch doesn't make you a dead man doesn't show that I care about you, nothing is going to convince you otherwise. Assault the ones you love, is that it? I thought you believed that more than anyone. Kyle's face softens up a little bit. He hangs his head and lets his shoulders fall. Sorry. I didn't mean it. I know, man. Did you want to talk about it? No, not right now. Let's just go. We're all here for you. I know you are. Thanks. Hold on. I think I see her in the distance. She's getting closer to us. Oh, shit. What? I mean, not like approaching us. Oh, okay. Good. I mean, I think she's stopping. Yeah, that's her hut in the distance. I see it. Charlie? I'm already tagging the location on GPS. Good. So, should we go then? Are we sure this is the place? Looking forward into the distance, it certainly looks like a witch's hut. It's made of wood and with a plank roof. There's smoke billowing from the chimney. I think I'm ready to call this one. Yeah, that's definitely Adara's place. Is anyone else feeling safe? I really think we should get out of here as soon as we can. So what now? So we come back tomorrow. And we finish this. I'll start calling Dustin to give him the details. See if he'll be able to help us tomorrow. Alright, this place is giving me the creeps. The sun is still high in the sky, so there's no danger of Kyle or Miguel jeopardizing the situation by turning to animals here. I still would have liked to use that as an excuse to leave just a little quicker. Yeah, let's get out of here. We all began walking back in just slightly lower spirits than we were in before. Kyle is still completely silent. The woods stretch on longer on the way back to the car than they did on the way in. It felt like no time at all walking toward our house, but the time it takes to get out is more immediately palpable. About 5 or 10 minutes into walking, I decided to start timing our walk. It took 32 minutes, plus whatever time I wasn't looking at the clock to get from Adara's to the car at a normal walking speed. When we finally piled into the car, it's a little smelly, or everyone's sweating from either the heat or their anxiousness. It's both on my part, so I'm unable to speak on everyone else's behalf. The drive home at least resembles some form of safety, like a boat in a calm sea with a storm on the horizon. We stopped at a restaurant for food before getting home. The sun is low in the sky, but by the time we're back, it must be a sign of autumn that it's growing darker sooner. When we all get inside, Charlie immediately puts himself toward work and starts calling up Dustin. Hey, Dustin. Yeah. No, that was Michiko. I was one of the guys with her. No, that was Miguel. I turned into a bear. Miguel was the one that turned into the dog. 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 Yeah, we found her place. Oh shit, yeah, it was creepy as hell. Really? Huh, that's good to know, I suppose. You know, you can? Great, that would mean a lot. What do I owe you? What's Patreon? Sure, I'd be happy to. Yeah, and I'll leave a comment to let you know what I think. Cool. Thanks, Dustin. Huh? Oh. Miguel. Huh? What time did Adara say she was meeting up with What's-Her-Face tomorrow? Around 1. 1 o'clock, Dustin. Great. Yeah, that's fine. See you then. Charlie then hangs up and puts his phone away. Well, then he'll pick us up around 12 tomorrow. Great. So, what now? I say we do our best to try to relax. Tomorrow's a big day. Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Kyle's sitting on the couch, staring up at the ceiling, completely silent. His eyes barely move towards Charlie as he calls to him. Kyle, dude, sorry if I came down on you a little hard out there. It's fine. Are you okay? No one speaks. For a moment, it looks like Kyle's expecting someone to speak up for him, and everyone else is expecting Kyle to speak up for himself. I'm a little worried too. Did something happen? Go ahead, tell me, Chico. I think you should tell them. Sure. My buddy, I guess? Oh, Kyle was about to say my buddy Mick, but he decides against it. My friend from high school, Mick, was at the bookstore with his daughter. Oh, wow. Did it go alright? No, not really. He's a different person now. I bet he was. What? I don't know. What the fuck do you mean you bet he was? Easy, Kyle. I think what Miguel was trying to say is that everyone from our past is going to have to change a lot. Yeah, but Mick, I don't know. He was different. He wasn't the Mick I used to know. Well, yeah, he lived a lifetime without you. And that sucks. I find decided to speak up louder than he's been in days. I mean, what the hell? You'd think of all people Mick wouldn't change. I wouldn't put changing past anyone, Kyle. I don't know, man. Mick was a good guy. I think he is a pretty good guy. I think he was still a pretty good guy. Not like he used to be. He got old in a bad way. He's an accountant and he's got a wife and like 2 kids. What the hell? We were supposed to die young, or at the very least, we were supposed to change something. Did he seem happy? Time stopped around Miguel as he says that. Kyle's silence. So was Charlie and Frankie. Like, was he alright? Were either of his daughters there? Yeah, one of them. How was she? I don't know. She liked books a bunch. She seemed to like Mick a bunch. Oh. Why? Why? Why did you ask that? I don't know. It kind of feels like the first question we should be asking instead of like the last one. Okay, look. I'm glad he's happy and shit, but why did he have to stop being Mick to do it? You don't know if... Charlie, shut up. I'm stopping you right there. I know Mick. No one knows Mick like I know Mick. And that wasn't fucking Mick. But you haven't known him for the past like 30 years. But I should have. Yeah, and you didn't get to. No one's happy about what Adara did. It sucks and everyone's sad about it. I'm sorry this happened, Kyle. Me too. Frankie's the only other guys to speak up. The rest of them nod in solidarity. Kyle's face drops like the weight of what's happened to him has finally settled down. 30 years settles on Kyle's back all at once. That's not fair. Silence again. That's not fair. That sucks. Why did she do that to us? What did we do to deserve that? Silence, a profound, wounded silence where no one is silent by choice, but silence by dread and sadness. Kyle, I'm sorry. Is that it? Is that all we can do? Say sorry and then just move on? Pretending this never happened. I missed out on my own life. And looking at Mick, he's not who I used to know, who I used to look up to. He used to be the man. He knew exactly what the world needed and how to fix it. And now he's just some kid's dad. I don't want to... Kyle stops talking and his eyes widen and he swallows deeply. Tears are forming at the side of his eyes. Uh-oh. You don't want... What, Kyle? Kyle is still silent. A tear drops down his cheeks as his eyes begin to glow. Oh! I turn around to look outside. The sun is setting. Turning back to Miguel, he's looking at his hands, which are also beginning to glow. Kyle! Everyone else is unmoving. I rush over to Kyle. I want to grab him, but refrain. His eyes are still wide and staring at me. His mouth is open like he wants to speak, but he's silent. Kyle, this isn't over. We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Even as I'm speaking, his body is starting to shrink and fur is forming over his skin. In another 3 seconds, he's just a ferret residing in that flattened cloth of Kyle's shirt. On the other side of the room, Miguel has already turned into a dog. Everyone's standing around silent, just like they just witnessed a car crash. What the fuck kind of choices? What do I do? Gawk? Stare? Stammer? Babble? We're not gonna babble. That stammer. I don't know. What? I stammer incoherently. I don't understand why I'm at such a loss for words. All of a sudden, it feels like Kyle is too far away to help. Like right on the cusp of understanding his hurt and beginning to help him. He was stolen away and I had no choice but to be strong until he's returned. It's so stupid and simple, and yet staring down at its small furry body, everything hurts. Don't cry or cry? What are these choices? I don't understand. What's gonna happen to me if I don't do these things? Cry. I feel like I would cry in that situation. Tears start to form in my eyes, and I feel like I'm panicking. I felt as though this is something I shouldn't cry over. Kyle's fine. He'll be fine until tomorrow, and we'll talk this out. But I don't want to think that he's somewhere inside that animal body, hurting somewhere where I can't reach him. So I find myself crying. For the first time, this curse feels unfair. Like something had been taken from me, not given to me. Behind me, Edmund places his hand on my back. We'll see him tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I'll be okay. Do you want to stay here tonight? I can make us dinner in Miguel's absence. No, we don't want to jeopardize our chances with the landlord. He has been kind of suspicious lately. I'll take the guys home. Thanks, though. I really appreciate it. No problem. Anytime. Of course. I'll be back early tomorrow, and we'll finish this thing. Alright. They all waved good night. I got Miguel into the back seat and let Kyle sit in the front seat without his cage. Immediately, he placed his paw up on the doors of the car and looked out the window. I watched him staring outside the whole ride home. Hey, Kyle, I said, knowing I had no way of truly knowing how much he could understand me and how much he could take in my words. I don't think... don't take it so hard. Don't take it so hard. I know he was your friend, but you can move on. You can be whoever you want to be. Kyle continued to stare out the window. We all love you. Mix still loves you. We all love you. Exactly for who you are right now. I hope you know that. His head doesn't swivel or move. His eyes peeked out intently at the evening cross lights and streets. We're worried about you. We're all worried about you, Kyle. I know you must be hurting. This isn't easy for any of us, but it's got to really suck letting this all in at once. Everything's going to be okay. Just hang in there. Still nothing. Stop talking. Just stop talking. He is still... His head is drooping a little. Hang in there. Hang in there, Kyle. I don't say another word. I don't know what that does. I don't know how to make it feel better. Miguel is resting peacefully in the backyard, hidden and not barking. I sneak Kyle into my room. When I get home, it's only about 8 o'clock. I spend some time petting Kyle, who's still burnt out and floppy as any regular ferret would be. I convince myself that this is normal tired ferret behavior. Around 10 o'clock, I am finally tired enough to go to sleep. Big day tomorrow. Kyle doesn't respond. I get into bed and feel Kyle curl up on the pillow next to me. Soon everything will be back to normal. I wonder what that will be like. You know, if we make it through this and Dar doesn't catch us, Kyle doesn't move. He must already be asleep. Good night, Kyle. Soon afterward, I fall asleep. The last living punk rocker. How many chapters is in this game? Holy crap. I wake up to barking. That's not unusual. There are sort of domesticated and stray dogs around the neighborhood. Not so many since animal control has been hanging around. But this time is strange. The barking is low and guttural, and it sounds very close. I get myself out of bed wearily, still only half asleep at 6:30 in the morning. It's still too early to get up, even if I want to get to the apartment early to get ready to go chase down Adara's spellbooks. I looked out the window to see a dog in the backyard barking directly up at my window. I don't immediately recognize it as Miguel, so I wonder, only for a moment, why on earth there's a dog in the backyard. Then it hits me. Miguel! Shh! I say, hoping my parents, who've probably left for work by now, don't hear the dog in their backyard and start wondering what the deal is. However, Miguel doesn't stop barking. He's panicked, like someone had set fireworks off or turned a vacuum in the backyard. Ugh, Hold on, I'm coming. Wait a minute. I look around the room for Kyle. He's gone. I check under my desk and bed to see if he stowed himself away there. Nothing. He's not in my bed anywhere or under my covers or pillow. He's not in my closet. He's completely disappeared. My heart sinks. Miguel! I say, running toward the window. Where's Kyle? Miguel keeps barking, and one moment everything clicks. Miguel wouldn't be barking otherwise. This is an emergency. Something is horribly wrong. I put on my clothes as quickly as I can and begin to rush downstairs. God damn it, Kyle. As I suspected, the house is empty. Getting out to the backyard, I see that Miguel has already positioned himself at the sliding glass door. Miguel, do you have any idea where he is? He doesn't speak, or not in English anyway. I lean down and kiss him back into human, but intuiting my intentions, he backs off, whimpering. Miguel? He barks again, his head motioning toward the side door. If I turned him back into human right now, he'd be naked, so I guess that's probably a bad idea. Pretty bad idea. Alright. I don't ask again if he has any idea of where to go. He's motioning towards the side door pretty hard. I can only hope he has some clue to Kyle's whereabouts. I open the door and Miguel starts out of the backyard into the sidewalk. He's crossing the street, checking both ways. I follow him out. His nose is pointed straight at the ground. I'm hoping that means he got Kyle's scent, and not that he's looking for it. After a few yards, it's clear that Miguel has some direction and knows where he's going. Kyle's tracks are mostly sticking to the sidewalks. We walk for a good 15 minutes until we're near some small shops on the border of the residential areas. Kyle's scent cuts through an alleyway. Miguel stops for a bit to sniff around at a dumpster. Every time Miguel gets too far away, he picks his head up and looks back at me inquisitively. This carries on for a few more moments until Miguel finally pulls himself away from the dumpster, convinced that Kyle's moved on. The morning is still cold and my pajamas aren't doing much to warm me up. We walk for another 15 minutes more through small lower-class shopping plazas. I'm now a half-hour walk from home in my PJs. Then we see it. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god, are you for real? I run up to the body in the gutter, praying importantly that this is some unrelated ferret. It isn't, it's Kyle. Why? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys! Guys, I don't want to see that! His body is collapsing, his eyes are closed, he's completely unmoving. He was run over by a car. He's dead. It's gruesome, the blood is mostly dried and darkened. When I pick him up, behold him, it feels like he ought to be moving. His fur should bristle with activity, his neck should lift up, and his eyes should match mine. But his eyes look so much like Kyle's. Miguel! I turn to see him to see Miguel's, or rather Rocky Road's attentive eyes. Go get a boxer or something, please. Miguel turns away and I turn back to Kyle. My thumb fruitlessly presses against the poor thing's neck to check for pulse. I thumb against his snout to check for a hint of breath. I kiss him, watch for a glimmer of light. It all comes up short. Miguel returns with a cardboard box. I start to cry. The cold feeling is back. It's been a while. This time I'm not thinking about who I lied to or what I've done wrong or how certain the future is. I just miss Kyle. Oh my god. I gently placed Kyle's body into the box and began the long walk back home. I called ahead to tell everyone what happened before I got there. It told me to just come over as quickly as I possibly could. Please tell me it's not Kyle. Please tell me you guys are just playing around my feels. Miguel is silent. He's in the passenger side seat. I hear him taking in large breaths, but I can't tell if he's sighed or decided to not say something he was planning on saying. When we pull up outside the apartment building, Edmund, Charlie, and Frankie are all standing at the side of the road waiting. When Miguel and I got out of the car, I'm holding the box with Kyle inside. I wordlessly hold it out for the boys to see. Oh god, no one else says a word. Edmund takes the box out of my hands, and Charlie pulls me in for a hug. Frankie and Miguel join him. Edmund also joins in, holding the box in one hand, not letting it touch the ground. When the hug ends, Charlie is the first to speak. Let's get inside, is all he says. So we slowly walk up the steps to the apartment. When we're inside, Edmund sets the box down on the counter. We don't know that he hasn't reincarnated. It's true. Oh, right. That's right, that's so true. Because he did say he got run over so many times before. That doesn't really take away from... I know it doesn't. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that we don't know that Kyle's dead. But after Michiko kissed us, we don't know that the spell doesn't, I don't know, change somehow? It's true. Yeah, but he died as a ferret, and a magical one at that. I'm not saying it's true, I'm saying there's still hope. I suppose that's true, yet somehow I don't feel any better. And all that to say, I think we need to go through with our original plans for the day. Edmund, no. I don't want to wait to find out if he's okay. No, it's out of the question. Not after this. We can't go like this. So we keep watching Andara's blog for another 2 weeks, waiting for her to leave the house while wondering if Kyle's still out there somewhere and waiting for Charlie to finally turn into a bear. Not fair. We can wait. We can figure out what to do. We need today. I agree with Edmund. I'm hurting too, but we've got a time limit. This needs to end today. I don't want to go. All of you know that I don't want to. Not like this. But the alternative scares me far worse. What do you think? Oh, fuck. We need to go. We need to. Edmund's right. We're not going to get a better time. Dustin's picking us up at noon. Adara will be out of the house. I don't want to sit and wait to find out what happened to Kyle. Chico, are you sure? No, not even a little, but I recognize that this is our best shot. Okay, then I'm in. I guess I'm in too. As of now, this is no longer about us. This is about Kyle. At least for today. Okay, good. Where's Dustin picking us up? At the charm store, he told us to stock up, double our supply of whatever we had before. Then let's go. We're leaving Kyle here. Oh? So he'll be waiting for us when we get home. Sounds good. I mean, if Kyle did reincarnate to a ferret, he would be a baby ferret, right? He wouldn't be like an actual other ferret. We all pile back into the car. Even though we're wordless and sad, I feel a strange fright and determination rising up in my heart. At the moment, it didn't feel any better to hear that maybe Kyle was okay because I saw his dead body. But right now, Kyle is someone that we may be able to save. I'm scared. I'm more scared now than I've ever been in anything in my life. But the notion of staying behind to let all of this happen without me, pacing in my room, wondering what's going to happen, being at the verge of tears at every moment scares me far worse. And I know that it's not what Kyle would have done. The drive to the plaza with the charm store is silent. When we start getting near, Miguel speaks up. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing Destin again. Oh? Yeah, he's funny. I suppose he is. I guess I could use a pick-me-up right now. I think we could all use that. When we pull into the plaza, it's still empty. Part of me forgets that it's morning on a Thursday, so it's bound to be pretty empty. The trees planted around the plaza are beginning to brown. No one's really talking like they used to. I'm stuck between two states of mind. Part of me generally believes that Kyle could turn out to be okay. Once we find out the truth about the spell, we'll all find out that nothing has changed, and it's just a matter of finding him again. The other part of me is telling me to just let Kyle go. Finally, a car pulls up to the plaza, and out comes Dustin, still holding his dog with one arm, staring with the other. What's up, everybody? Hey, Dustin. Thanks again for doing this. It's no problem. Everyone pile in. We've got a lot of ground to cover before you go boosting into some crazy witch's lair. The door to Dustin's car opens by itself. All the doors have bead curtains to get inside. I like your beads. Much obliged. But I gotta say, these beads ain't just a pretty decoration. If there's any sort of crazy magic maker on your tail, these bad boys will make them lose your scent. Words I don't understand. Sorry if you guys gotta squeeze in. I got an extra seat up here. We take him up on the front side, third seat, rather than trying to shove 4 boys in the back. I'm squished between Dustin and Frankie, while Edmund, Miguel, and Charlie fight for space in the back. Alright then, where am I heading? Charlie pulls out his phone and swipes at its screen a couple of times. Go down the street and make a left. No need to be bossy, guy. You could always say please. What? I'm just fucking with you. Let's get on out of here. Dustin starts down the road, and it's only silent for a moment before Dustin begins again to speak. Alright, so what I'm gonna need from you guys is for you to grab this lady's spellbook, so you can spellbook it back to my car. We'll head someplace safe. Maybe grab a drink. I know a sick wizard bar nearby that would blow your mind. And I'll get this bad fucking spell off you fast. Real fast. How are we going to know which spellbook to take? Wizards and witches, whether good or bad, whether new or old, all only carry one spellbook. It's all fucking need. It's all they fucking need. It's usually bigger than most books, and I'm talking size, not thickness. And if you can't read it, then lo and behold, you have found her spellbook. When you can't read it, when you say you can't read it, I mean that the words on the page are going to be like reading a Korean fanfiction in a moving car, confusing, unpleasant, and it might just make you vomit. You're not going to understand a word of it, even if you've taken college level wizardese. You mean like the words won't be recognizable? Not quite. I mean, looking at that bad boy is literally going to hurt your eyes. The moment you open that baby up, she's gonna know you got your hands on her stuff, so you'll have to bring it back as quickly as possible so we can return it to her just as fast. We're gonna return it. Of course we're gonna return it. I don't make it my business jacking other people's spellbooks, but it seems to me that this is a special case. Alright then. Last thing, I got all different kinds of magic bubbling in my veins. All different kinds. I can't go too far with you unless you want me to trip in the alarm too early. I'll try to be at a safe distance, but this is something you guys gotta do yourselves. Good to know. Thank you. No problem. Hey, what's up, little lady? Our friend died. I didn't want to end it that way, but time's out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I don't know how to feel. This game is too heartbreaking for me. Like, just seeing that drawing of the ferret and blood, no. I emotionally need to stop playing this game right now. Once I'm done editing this, I'm not recording this game until next time. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, remember to tell me what one character after Miguel you guys want me to play. Whichever gets the most upvotes or most commented, I will play that route. Hopefully, I'll have a decent route in it. I don't know how many ending routes there are. So, yeah. See you guys in the next one.